Oh shit! Kill Batman!
Comics Plus, what is going on? My name is Akasan.
Tyrone, what's up?
There you go.
Hey, it's Marta.
I was about to say we're missing the call out here, the assembly line. As you can probably tell, we're running on a bit of a skeleton crew of Comics Plus here. Where are they? DC Sun and Terry Sun will not be with us today. Why is that?
Yeah. Tell them the real reason why they're not here.
Well, I mean, I'll leave it to you. Look,
they're gonna find out. The fans are gonna find out eventually. Listen.
Okay. Go ahead.
Terry is really Kite Man from another dimension. He's not from this dimension.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
We were gonna find out anyway. You know.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
It's better that we acknowledge his heroics. And DC Sun, he's from an alternate dimension also. He's from the same dimension as Terry. He's a representative for Krypton. Now he's a diplomatic mission.
What you are saying is that, yes, Terry is to Kite Man what DC Sun is to the Condiment King.
I was going to say Condiment King, yes.
No, he's a representative from Krypton. In an alternate dimension.
I'm sorry, Marta. You mistook Krypton for ketchup. So, or ketchup, as some people. Ketchup. Here's some more mayonnaise. Keep it super. I'm just saying. No, yeah, Terry is out there flying around at one of the Black Lives Matters protests right now as a black flag, literally black flag with a fist on it. You know, hell yeah, motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
So instead of hell yeah, he just goes, hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah, motherfucker.
I'm so ready for this episode of Harley. I'm so ready.
Why?
Ready.
Oh, right.
Right. I am so freaking ready.
And I forgot about that. So for clarification, yes. The whole scene with Ivy and Harley waking up like second time or whatever, that shit legit happened in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, one of the seasons where I
saw most of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Really? Okay, so remember Charles and the receptionist, Gina.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes.
That's how it went down. That's almost exactly the same way it went down, where they woke up and they're like, ah!
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right.
Right. Then I was rewatching the older seasons with my girlfriend recently, and the same shit similarly happened with Amy and Peralta. Like, they were just like, look, nope, we're not going to do it. Yeah. So that's and it was almost like the same talk with Ivy and Harley, was just like, nope, we're not going to do it. We're not going to make that mistake. We're not going to have sex.
Right.
And they're like, I'm a little nervous. Why don't we get some drinks real quick? And then boom, they ended up in bed. So yeah, that's exact. So it was familiar. I just couldn't place it right then and there, but yeah, it definitely happened. So that was the thing. We were wondering what's going to happen now. Is it going to just be a thing of like, is Ivy not going to tell Kite Man that they boinked, or we most of us agreed that it was considered cheating, emotional cheating, and a little bit more. And what's going to happen? And Harley ended up in a very precious or sensitive spot, I guess. Kind of broken and already feeling abandoned in some form or fashion. So, I understand. All right, well, let's get into it. Full reaction is available, guys, on Patreon for all of y'all. Thank you for supporting channel, supporting site. It's been, I think through the quarantine, it definitely has been the #1 requested show. A little bit of a ha time. That sounds a little bit different in the Harley Quinn show, but like,
Oh.
remember what episode was that? Ah, that was when Batman got the mugger. He's like, "Where's the Joker? Who knows? Making haha with Harley Quinn." That's all. What, this random information. I can't fucking remember like Tyrell. I can't fucking remember like to do my taxes, but I can remember random lines from Batman and Superman. All right, let's go, guys. Here we go.
Do this.
Bachelorette's bash.
It's great. So great.
And all
Emotionally
I
low
got was
stakes.
this
You know, I had a great
lousy
time.
t-shirt.
We had a great time. We slept in separate beds.
Boobs look
Normal
pretty big this
bachelorette
time.
stuff. So
It's good. Cop Squad.
That's right, Cop Squad.
Who wants to get a drink with me? One or two? Or a few drinks? Or a lot of drinks?
Oh,
Oh
I
my
love a
God.
drink.
We forget the last 48 hours or maybe
Ooh, I'd
Yo.
love to, but I gotta be with my wife Tabitha. Sundays
Right.
are big in her family. They are very religious, seeing how Jesus was really a shark.
What about you?
What?
What?
Spending this evening with a paramour.
Oh boy. See, here's that abandonment situation. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot though.
Always those two things. When enough, do the thing that makes you happy. Life is about feeding your soul.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go out and boink the fuck out of somebody.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Harley, let's go, baby.
Oh my God.
You have a reservation.
Looks good.
She does
like
look
her
good.
dress.
Clown at the bar then.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Beautiful. Let's go. Boink
God.
somebody.
So pretty.
Room
She
for
looks hot.
slurs.
Guys in this place suck.
Yeah, well, they beat the food. But what do you expect from a Wayne?
Is that Joker?
Mm.
Yes,
Yes.
it's Joker.
Me all night.
Oh my God.
I got plenty more jokes.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, they're bringing him back.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I want
Wow.
a squad of men and a single woman over to the oil
What?
district.
What?
Parademon
Single woman.
oil. Gotta be the new Dave Barry book.
It looks like he lost
Every time
weight.
I read this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's pretty funny.
Go to the room.
It's me.
Nah, it's Batgirl, of course.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's crying.
Oh, okay. Holy shit.
Don't go in there.
Gosh, I love her. And our kids. Well, you know, her kids, but gosh darn it if they don't feel like
Oh,
mine,
that's
you know?
right.
I don't
Right.
know, and
He
I
showed a
don't
photo
know.
of him
Yeah.
with
Right
the
now,
woman
you're
and the
the
children.
last
Oh,
person
okay,
I want to
okay.
be around. I'm
God
hitting a different
damn,
bar.
she look good.
Boy, good luck. Every watering hole around here has been infested with parademons, except this one on account of the bulletproof glass.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Wayne Tower is the safest bar in town.
Hell yes. Oh boy.
Oh, sugar. We got a
Oh,
wild
damn.
one.
Oh, it's a wild
Oh,
one.
shit.
Ah!
Oh my God.
Also, gonna need a W-76-2 nuclear warhead and a Trident 2 D5 missile.
I'm a military contractor. You can
Duh.
have it.
Well, you know, while we're here, I'm
Darn it, it felt like a past life. Funny, huh?
That woman in the dress kind of looked like Ivy's outfit.
Please don't
Yeah.
use the Lord's
Oh, I
name.
didn't even notice.
I wonder if that's gonna
Did a
trigger
video
him.
November, and now I'm fitting into my skinny cords, so I'm guessing around 170.
Ugh, never mind.
Wow.
Sucks.
I think you just straight up killed that guy. You wanna?
Thought I was fine being alone after my relationship with Joke Esfina Stein.
Joke.
What the fuck?
Sounds Flemish.
No one knew who
Something Flemish.
He was a total abusive dick, hell-bent on utter destruction, and the world's better off without him.
You go, girl. Have a good vent, literal vent. Come on, keep on.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
dumb.
Venting in a literal.
This is wild.
I won't allow you to return to action prematurely again. Besides, Sally
Them legs.
hot. You could wait, Castaway.
I could.
Yo! Oh no, you did not.
Oh.
Oil.
Harley.
How
Oh boy. What?
the fuck did he escape?
Right?
How did you
Get here? Well, I escaped them all. Then I I orchestrated a hostage situation upstairs as a distraction so I could sneak in here to grab this baby. Classic misdirect.
Yeah, great. But I was gonna say, how'd you get so buff?
Moment running on that hamster wheel gets you shredded. I mean, check out.
Shredded. Oh shit.
Wait.
Use the laser.
The
Nice.
freaking are we going Star Wars?
Any fingers you want?
Oh, never mind.
Oh. No, I got really excited. I was like, yeah.
Harley.
I don't know.
Cancer.
Cancer.
I'm so sorry. It's a cancer ray.
Harley Quinn.
Cancer? Why would they even make this?
I'm gonna spend.
Wait a minute.
Oh! Want to see a magic trick? A magic trick. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh. My blood sugar must be crashing. Is there a vending machine around here? Did you kill another person?
Let's just chop her out of here.
All that gratuitous.
Wait, what did that say? The other one? It said heliport.
Restaurant.
Oh, restaurant. Okay.
Dramatic effect.
I paused the Tonys and I'm DVRing it, so no one tell me who won best lighting in a musical. Oh, it was Howell Binkley, wasn't it?
Oh
When's
my
Jackie
God.
Weedman going to get his day in the fucking sun?
Then who did?
Oh boy.
Would you just run up 18 flights?
Try 19 and a half.
Oh.
You escape Psycho's fortified jail.
It gets so hot without us knowing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
You're dating Riddler.
Okay, we're
Oh my gosh.
we're together.
I see. Not using labels yet, are we? Who is it? Lot of changes, Psycho. Dating, hooking up, bearing ass. Call it what you will.
Oh my God.
Proud of you for finally being who you are.
Wow.
You and Ninja Turtle cabs are gonna fight.
Look at the shine.
Ninja Turtle cats.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Maybe I'm gonna do what you never could because you are a pussy.
Pussies are powerful. They burn taller than me.
That was a C-section.
Good job, Harley.
Stage combat.
Oh shit.
Get me out of here. Not this one. This one.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh no. The electricity's gonna
There you
win.
go.
Oh my God. What if she bangs the Riddler?
Oh,
No.
nice.
Harder the riddles get dumber. Bring it.
Go. There you go. Clayface.
Yeah. Oh.
I've got this, boys. Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Work on the old timer. Same reason I can't go to the airport. Metal plates, baby.
God, you're clever. I'll kill you too.
What the fuck? No.
Oh no.
I'll admit, when you left the mall earlier tonight, I did not expect to be in this position. But it's a gift.
Sai, you're standing.
This is me feeding my soul, baby. Nothing could make me fuller than saving your tuchus and helping you take down that angry little schwanz in a tux.
No, just crack his helmet. Like,
I know, right?
Yes! I mean, darn! Oh, those parademons! They took out the communication system! No more autopilot! Buckle up.
Oh shit. Don't fuck it up, man. Don't fuck it up. Oh my God.
like Independence Day.
Yeah.
It was in one of my dreams. I held a book with the entire Justice League in it. But, then I woke up and I don't remember the rest. Weird.
Gordon, I need you to drop us off somewhere.
Oh,
Are we bringing back the Joker? Oh no.
Is this your
They're
hideout? Oh, it's
bringing
not
back
very
the
cozy.
Joker.
Let me call
Oh,
Beth.
shit.
She has everything else is cloudy.
Oh
Because
no.
I really, really, really don't want to have to do this.
Oh no.
Be seeing you soon, Mr. J.
Holy shit! No.
No.
Ah!
Continued.
Oh
And
my gosh.
that's why we do 2 episodes each, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess they had to bring them back though.
Woo!
I guess they're because it's what how many episodes of, so we only have 2 more episodes left, so I guess that does make sense. And now I got the fucking title.
Oh.
The title was called Die Hard, but DYE, so that makes sense. Dying the Joker back, bleaching, whatever.
Damn.
Wow, that was good. Yeah,
that was really good. I think that was good, one of the best recent fighting scene type of episodes. Like, I love that it was super action packed. I loved, what was going on before with like the wedding stuff and their relationship, Harley and Ivy, but I was missing some of that action. Like the Mr. Freeze episode was incredible, was like awesome aside from Condiment King. But I really miss seeing them in like hardcore action, and I think every single character had a really awesome fight sequence that
I
was
agree.
Really, really well done. And
I agree. Well, we're definitely entering like the end of it and everything. So so I can see what they're trying to do, because there's only 2 more episodes left. So they definitely need to wrap it up. They couldn't keep on doing these side stories, because as much as I liked them going to Apocalypse, I was like, this is kind of out of control. Like, I'm like, where exactly is this overall story going? Because all they were really building was something else. And then they kind of did a whole side thing with the bachelorette party. So I'm glad to see that the parademons are still around. We're seeing repercussions coming, and then now we're kind of coming full circle, particularly with them including the Justice League that was trapped in for the first season in the Book of Fables. So I'm very curious to see how it all kind of wraps up next. So we shall see. Tyrone, anything?
Yeah, it was a really good episode, and it's funny how you mentioned the Apocalypse episode. So I was curious because I remember seeing a comic where she went to Apocalypse, and I read part of the comic, but because she does go to Apocalypse.
Yeah,
it's kind of random.
Yeah, who called it? One of us called it last week or 2 weeks ago, that Dr. Psycho was going to be the villain, like the main.
Oh,
like,
no, I don't remember.
I could have sworn somebody mentioned it, because
one of us probably did.
I think it was probably in passing though. It was kind of just like, oh, he was walking off, and somebody was like, oh, do you think he's going to be the main villain? And I'm pretty sure I could probably, man enough to admit, I probably was, whoever said that, I probably shut him down real quick. Like, no, it's too late in the season already. It's there's only 3 more episodes left. They're not going to make him a villain like that.
I
So
like that he's a villain though. I think it's fun to all of a sudden see someone who was a part of the team just totally flip. Like, I like that. He was good. His plan was pretty good, and I love the whole thing with the Riddler. That was just
definitely stayed true to his nature, and like you were already saying, Marta, with the absence of violence and fighting, we actually saw like, Clayface can fight. Like, that dude's got hands. Killer Shark is a killer, like, and even Cyborg Man was up there, like, doing whatever he does. So but holy shit, that IT4 moment though, like what I'm talking about is remember there was that weird old crazy man nobody really believed, and he said he got abducted by aliens, and he's the one that basically did a suicide run right into the middle. He's like, Daddy's coming back home, and then blew himself up. So
it was like Dennis Quaid or Randy Quaid.
I think so.
It's like Randy Quaid. He was like I remember that.
He was like, I'm coming back, you motherfuckers. Daddy's back, or some shit like that. So that's what I thought about. And we even had Batman do a little appearance there.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
cool.
yeah, that was a cute little scene. I like that.
Was funny.
His banter between him and Alfred. Yeah, as much of a Batman fan I am, I can honestly say that was pretty funny the way they kind of go back and forth with each other. So
yeah,
I could wait like that.
Good writing this episode. Very good writing. I don't think there was a single moment where I was disappointed with any of the writing.
I'm disappointed though to see the Joker probably come back. In some form or fashion, I don't want him to really come back to that full thing because I want to see actually him interacting with his girlfriend and those kids. Like,
that would have been funny. Maybe he has to deal with that after. I don't know.
What's funny is,
but that would have been, but that would have been one of the little side mission filler episodes that you were just talking about. That you.
Well, I think it was kind of sad, like that they like. I think it was kind of sad that they kind of just threw out that whole thing where, like, yeah, he kind of has a family right now, and like, it would have been kind of interesting to see, like, Harley kind of, reflected on that, and she really didn't want to do it, you know. But if they played that up a little bit more, and who knows, maybe in the near future we will see that even more. But it's just interesting to me because I felt really bad for this new Joker, our de-Jokerized person, kind of in some fashion. Now that I think about it, I don't recall, but in the Killing Joke, which is his one form of acceptable origins of the Joker, where he was a struggling comedian and his wife was pregnant, and I don't remember if it was twins though. I almost want to say it was twins.
That they might have taken a little nod.
Yeah, that was kind of a nod to the Killing Joke, where this is what his life would have been like if he didn't get dropped into that vat of acid and didn't end up doing crime or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, like, thinking too deep into it. But
also, we don't know if he's going to come back until we watch the next.
That's a good point.
What if it was
thinking the same thing.
What if
it was the Mountain Dew, right? That they bought over at Costco. What if it was the Mount? Yeah. Oh no, sorry.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Right.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, what if the next episode he comes out, but it doesn't work?
Margarita mix.
It would be fun. It would be funny.
It would be funny because I mean, seriously, Book of Fables. Come on now, like, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways,
story arc for the next season.
What?
Yeah,
getting the Justice League back.
Finding the storybook. Maybe they won't find. Okay, I have a prediction. I don't think they're gonna find the storybook, or they're gonna find the storybook right at the end. The next episode is gonna be about them trying to find it. Then the very last episode is going to be about Ivy and Harley mixed with the storybook stuff. And then at the end, they're going to be like, oh no, we can't open it because of such and such reason. And then that's going to be the story for the third season. And trying to, whatever, do the magic spell or something. That's my prediction.
I can see that.
Into next season.
Well, hold on. Let's see So Batman's still out. Like, Batman ain't coming back. Joker, I'm kind of with you on that, because they really did set up a good particular, like, it's Harley on her own. You bring back the Joker, that starts to overlap and like overshadow everything that's going on. So they did a really good job of taking out the Joker and taking out Batman from the story. And Ivy, so the main thing right now is Ivy's wedding. Batgirl, I think the Batgirl, did she form a team? Gotham City Sirens, or no? Right?
No, I don't think she did.
Does she not team up with anybody in this series?
No, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know why that's so fresh in my head right now about Batgirl teaming up with somebody, but she did kind of team up with Ivy and Harley for a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, in that episode, but other than that, no.
Right. Okay, so then we have Catwoman, and then Mrs. Freeze, kind of, or Nora Freeze. But yeah, I'm trying to think about that. Wonder Woman's gone, so yeah, you have a good point about all of that. But I don't know.
Maybe Catwoman will play a role in finding the book.
Perhaps, but see, I think the biggest we got to remember what the biggest theme is. Just like season 1, the whole thing was about Joker, Harley essentially breaking the habit and getting away from Joker, and that's how it ended up. You know, she ended up back into her costume, and they had a fight and all that. In this particular one, it's more about Harley and Ivy's relationship, and so I'm pretty sure it's not going to end well. This season is not going to end well with Harley and Ivy. And my guess is that Kite Man dies, and Ivy will blame Harley.
You know what? I was thinking, when you guys are talking, I do have one theory about the Joker, like, because you know how he kept like remembering things like, oh, like I dreamed of a book. I feel like the Joker is inside of him, and he's
trying
trapped.
To get out. Yeah.
So he's trying to get out. So he's like breaking through, and I think he put everything together and looking for an opportunity to find Harley Quinn again. I feel like that.
And that's the joke.
It's probably a stretch. And it might be a stretch. Like the whole thing, maybe he's back. And
you might be right. You might be.
He might be back. And it's the big joke. It's the big joke. But he wants his.
That would be pretty clever. That would be very, very clever, actually.
Super manipulative type of.
Yeah, I mean, it's very Jokerish, you know. He would do something like that.
That'd be a very interesting thing. Yeah. And let's not forget, the only person that actually scanned this dude's mind was Dr. Psycho. So that could also be a whole nother thing. He's been working behind the scenes with the Riddler this entire time. Who's to say that he didn't already trigger something in the Joker way back when? And I don't know. That's a whole nother thing.
He's actually working for the Joker.
Exactly. Or some shit like that. Like Joker is so crazy that he actually fucked up Dr. Psycho's mind as well.
Oh, that's deep.
So my ultimate guess is the ways the story wraps up is something's going to happen with Kite Man, and Harley and Ivy are going to be in a really fucked up situation at the end of the season. Their relationship will be really strained for whatever reason, but in all cases, in all likelihood, because remember, the whole focus, especially with this episode, is like Ivy, Harley doesn't want Ivy in her madness anymore, cleaning up her messes. So this whole entire world that Harley created, I'm pretty sure Kite Man's gonna play for it. The way Ivy paid for it in the first season, literally dying, getting impaled. I'm pretty sure somehow, some way, that's the way it's gonna go down with Kite Man, and then Ivy's gonna blame Harley for that shit. So because we saw some foreshadowing of that because I just watched it yesterday with YouTube, the Mr. Freeze episode, because Nora essentially died. I mean, Mr. Freeze died because Harley couldn't accept the fact that he actually cared for her and wasn't putting her on display, and broke her out, and so she started dying after that. So that's the way I kind of foresee it happening.
Interesting.
I can see that. I could also see maybe like the Joker killing Kite Man, and then Poison Ivy blaming Harley for bringing him back.
Right, exactly. That's a very good point as well.
Good.
They should hire us to write this show.
I could see that. That would actually work very well, and that's a fusion of exactly what we're saying, because it is Harley. Harley's creating these messes, but the only people that are paying for it are the people around her. Cyborg Man, Clayface, like all these people are paying around her for it. So, and Ivy will be paying the biggest price, especially because Ivy knows that who that Joker once was. So, interesting. All right. Let's go ahead. Full reactions available on Patreon, and we will talk to you on the next episode very soon. Peace y'all.